6 o'clock in the morning. Man, getting up at 6 a.m. sucks. I don't recommend it to anybody. But, I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? Gotta get up for work, right? Good morning. Alright, on the highway. Let's see the time here. Just under 7 a.m. and sorry if the lighting isn't all that good. Let me see if I can turn on the light here. So, ignore the glasses as well. But on the way to work, as you guys can already tell, what I'm going to be doing is a day in the life video. I'm really sorry, the lighting is super bad. You know what? Let's talk a little bit when the light is a little bit out, because it's still pretty dark. So, I'll catch up with you guys in the next clip. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you hop on 85 South on a weekday at 6:50 in the morning. This is freaking beautiful, man. Traffic. God. Why can't everyone just go back to sleep? This sucks. Alright, the light is a bit better. It is 7:30 in the morning, February 29th, 2016. That's crazy. It's already March tomorrow. But it's 7:30. We're actually outside of a Starbucks parking lot, about to go inside here, grab myself a tall Americano. And what that is it's 2 espresso shots watered down with some hot water. And then I just drink that black. So let me give you guys an update on the eating style that I'm doing. So what I've been doing for the past couple of months now is called intermittent fasting. And I know you guys have probably heard of that before. So basically what that is from the moment you wake, you don't eat from that time. From the moment you wake, you don't eat for about anywhere from 4 to 8 hours, roughly. For me, it's ideally around 6. So, say if you wake up at 6 a.m., you won't eat until 12. So basically, I don't eat breakfast. And I kind of got that from someone called Kinobody, or his name is Gregory O'Gallagher. Kinobody is his YouTube channel. If you guys are interested in intermittent fasting, I definitely suggest you check that guy out. It's Kinobody. Gregory O'Gallagher. I recently discovered him a couple of months ago, and I love intermittent fasting. I pretty much never get hungry first thing in the morning now. Like maybe the first couple of weeks were a struggle, just because I was so used to eating breakfast. But after that, after a couple of months, after a month really, my body is just used to not eating breakfast and just not being hungry. It's so convenient waking up in the morning and just not thinking about food. It is amazing. You just go about your day. What I do is I wake up, I don't eat, hour and a half later I get to work, I grab myself a coffee at Starbucks. I'm obsessed with coffee now. It's probably not a good thing. I'm already obsessed with pre-workout, so any more caffeine. But that's just kind of the eating style I've been doing. So basically I wake up at 6 and I won't eat until noon. That's basically it. On my rest days I might wake up at 10, not eat until 2 or 3, something like that. But I'm gonna get myself a coffee, head into work. So the next clip you'll see is me on lunch break. Fuck, man. Sorry for the language, but Mondays suck, dude. I don't want to go into work. Oh, man. Freaking Mondays, dude. Alright, so now it is 12:30 in the afternoon. Half the day is over with, thank God. So this is about the time that I eat my lunch, and sorry, it couldn't be a more boring view, but it's really beautiful today. It's like 65 degrees, and it's February. Well, it's almost March, so springtime is right around the corner, which is freaking crazy. But that red interior looks pretty good. But anyways, we are eating lunch. Now what I'm eating is 3 medium-sized potatoes, about 1 to 2 servings of cheese, reduced fat cheese, and then a half pound of 92% lean, 8% fat ground beef. Now this is gonna be my first meal of the day. Now I kind of want to talk a little bit about intermittent fasting right now, but if you guys want to listen up, feel free to. If not, you can fast forward through the video. But I've started intermittent fasting for a number of reasons. First one is if you guys got work or school and you wake up in the morning, and for me, I'm not a morning person, so finding something to eat in the morning is such a hassle, because the last thing I want to do is think about another thing before I get into work that will make me even more late, because I can barely get up in the mornings. I don't know how I do it, but one of the reasons why is just because I don't have to worry about eating breakfast in the morning, and that is amazing. Now you might think to yourself, don't eat breakfast and you're not eating for 6 hours, are you crazy? Your body gets used to it. You have to give it a couple of weeks. The first week or two might be difficult because obviously, you know, you're not eating, but as soon as you start doing it more frequently, you're more consistent, your body gets used to not eating. So that's one of the reasons why I just don't have to worry about breakfast. I wake up, I get ready for work, and then I go. I'm on the way. I get my coffee, and that's it. So that's really cool. And also, Gregory O'Gallagher talks about being in the fasted state. Now, being in the fasted state is just really, it's a really powerful stuff, because when you're in that fasted state, I mean, he explains it a lot better than I do. I just feel, you feel so focused. Now, fasted not meaning starving. It's not meaning like, oh, like your stomach is hurting, you're so hungry. Fasted meaning you haven't eaten, and you're not hungry. It's not fasted. It's not meaning you're starving yourself and, you know, you're miserable. It just means like you feel more productive, and you feel a little antsy as soon as you start getting hungry, but when you're in the fasted state, you feel a lot more productive. I get a lot more work done. I'm more focused on what I need to do, and I love it. That's another reason. Do I have any other? I know I have more. There are better reasons out there, and there are a lot of good studies out there to why intermittent fasting is so healthy and so good for you. But I'm sure most of you guys have heard of it by now. I'm just a little late to the party, so I've been giving this a go, and I haven't eaten for a little over 6 hours, pushing to 7. This is when I'll have my first meal, which is gonna be this. I'm gonna eat this, and actually my work picked up one of the drug reps bought P.F. Chang's, which is this really good Asian place, food, and has a freaking buffet of food back in the office. So I might have to get some cake or some. They brought chocolate cake too, so I might have to eat some rice and shrimp and chicken and some cake along with this meal. But typically my meals that I eat for my very first meal to break my fast is massive. Like it'll be almost just yesterday I had a pound of ground beef with a shit ton of corn tortillas and a side thing of fries. So whenever I do fast, my meals are typically massive. This one isn't so massive, but I'll eat something else after this, but typically they are pretty massive, close to 100-gram protein meals. But I'm gonna eat this now, and then 12:30 I gotta work until about 4 to 5, and then after that I'm gonna hit the gym. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys in a little bit after work. More traffic, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is 5 o'clock traffic, 85 North, Atlanta, Georgia. If anyone lives in Georgia, you guys know the feels. I am on the way home. Finally, work is over. Monday is over with. By the time you guys are watching, it's probably gonna be like Tuesday. But typically I usually get off work around 4:30. That's about average time I get off work. I do sometimes go 4:45 or 5, but that's when we get super backed up at work. But I got off at around 4:30 today, which isn't too bad, and back in traffic. That sucks. So we are on the way to the gym. We are going to LA Fitness, the one off of Pleasant Hill, for all you people that live in Georgia, or if you guys know where that is. Pleasant Hill, Duluth Highway, Pleasant Hill. We're going straight there. We have our gym clothes already packed. Excuse the nasty Tupperware. That's what I ate out of today. Gym clothes already here. Pre-workout is already here. I'll check in with you guys when we get a little bit closer to the gym.